Right, so let's review this. This is a Bendix washer dryer, model number BWD134W. Now, it is sort of getting on a bit, but this is also very clean and very immaculate. Let's put it this way, I've not cleaned it yet at all, so there is a little bit of grime here and there, but even so, it's still very white and very clean. We have our detergent drawer, which if of all the new seats, they've pretty much not changed it at all over the years. We have our pre-wash compartment, a main wash compartment, and our fabric softener compartment. And we have a 4.5 kilo drum. Tiny specks of a little bit of mould, but not bad considering how much actual liquid has been put through this. Very smooth, and we even have a drain filter at the bottom here, which is high enough so you can put, to be honest, you can just use a couple of towels when you do it, put it underneath, but you can put a bowl there, especially like if the machine has stopped working and it's filled up with water and you need to empty it. You can just empty it by twisting the cap off. Anyways, also, like I said, it's a washer dryer, but what's neat about this is that it has everything you kind of need as a washing machine and as a washer dryer. It's quite a basic machine, so I'm just going to take a look at the programs. We'll just start at program 1, which is pre-wash and white cotton 95, then it will advance to 2, which is white cotton 95, cool fast cotton, that's your standard program, 60 degrees, non-fast cotton at 40, and then you can have a final fast spin of, and its top spin is 1300 RPM, which is a lot. Max load size is only 4.5 kilo, and the drying capacity is only 2.25 kilo. Even so. So, if you're just using the wash only, it will advance to there and it will stop. But if you select any form of drying, it will advance again automatically to 6, and then it will do a drying. It will do its time drying. Then when that's finished, it will advance again to there. There's also a hidden program here, which is white nylon, 60 degrees, and pre-wash. Then you have mixed fabrics at 50, and then this quite handy quick and cool wash at 30 degrees. Then you can have additional rinses, fabric softener. It will, this is where it gets different, if you select a drying cycle, it will automatically advance from here to 11. But if you've just selected wash only, it will stop here. And you'll have to manually advance it to program 11 to do a short spin at 850 RPM. If you're selecting wash only, then it will automatically just stop there, and if you select any form of drying, it will advance again to program 12, which is also drying. Program 13 is your wool wash, and program 14 is your delicates. It will also, again on this, it will stop here, and you'll have to manually advance it 1 there, where it will do a spin, and then program 15 is drain only, and then it will stop. Right. So the only option available we've got is half load, which is available with all the cotton cycles only. It's probably best recommended that you need to press half load when doing an automatic wash and dry all in one. But unlike old models, you don't need to press half loads to enable the dryer to work. So let's talk about the dryer. So you can select program 6 or program 12, it doesn't matter. And we have 120 minutes of the silver, can you see? 120 minutes silver, which is low heat, and 120 minutes of blue, which is high heat, right? But either of these can be selected with either 6 or 12. At the end of each cycle, there's a 10-minute little cool down feature. It's called laundry. On the drying cycle, this will illuminate. We've got our double glass. It's plastic with a glass door, obviously to prevent the heat, the heat shield. Well, it's simple enough anyway. Why don't we just do a wash cycle? Half load available with cottons, it will delete a rinse basically. So let's load it up. Got a couple of towels here. They're already wet actually, so they got completely soaked and then they were pre-spun at 1400 RPM. So close that up. We're going to load our detergent up now. So pull the drawer out. We've got some surf and there's only about 60ml there. You don't need to use that much because it will save on detergent. And we've got some fabric softener, and there we go, in there. Right, so we want to dry on high heat. 80 minutes should be fine. We're going to select half load anyway, because that's what it is. We're going to select program 3. So we're going to select program 2 actually, which is cotton 95. Now watch. Right, so it's advanced 3 times already. And it's going to be filling for the pre-wash, then it advances again. Down main wash, advances a 3rd time. So now at this sector, it's now actually technically within dilution, and it heats briefly now. So it saturates the clothes and washes them. Then it will advance to 4, and then again once more, and then it will heat then to towards 95. Sun is shining in the sky. See you later. So the results. Well, got a little bit of fluff build up inside the door. Over time, you'll want to keep a check on that filter, as it will collect. But they are very nicely dried, actually, and fluffy. Ooh, lovely. The dryer on this is very powerful. Of course, it's a condenser. The only drawback with this machine is that, well, at the time, it was actually only it's cold fill only, but at the time, every other machine was hot and cold fill. Bit odd. So that means that the actual cycle length is vastly increased, but that also means it gives quite good wash results, as it does here. To me, this little Bendix is actually quite impressive. It's very well built and rugged, as it was from all the Zanussi and AEGs at the time, and even to this day is still considered an excellent build. But the drawbacks, of course, is that it is quite basic. But other than that, it's quite a good machine. So actually, if we're basing this as a cheap washer dryer, it's quite basic. And actually what is quite impressive is the 1300 RPM final spin. Because actually, the Zanussis and Electroluxes that have pretty much the same programming and options, which only come with a half load, actually only come with a 1000 RPM spin. Actually, overall, it's quite a little surprise. So, based on what it actually is giving me, I'd actually give it 9 out of 10. Not perfect, not by anything standards, but it is